What's going on, y'all? So, let's get into the kicker first. The obvious decision was made. You know, why go with an uncertainty at kicker when, you have something that can at least give you something? Not too sure yet if that's really the end all solution, but that's what we're going to roll with in the beginning of the season. Even though he had a failed stint with us the first time, last year, he put up some similar numbers to as far as percentile wise with Greg Zerline. So, we was able to, I guess they was comfortable with that. And, he got the legs. So, kickoffs that's huge, as far as just putting it through the end zone, not giving some of these returners room to, do what you call it, Turpin did it to the Chargers. But another note is I was watching some of that Cowboy practice and I seen Tyler Schmidt miss that practice, and it was reported that he has an ankle injury. It doesn't seem serious. He'll be missing this week. But my thing is, since he was kind of fighting, I mean, we already knew that sooner or later he was going to be the guy. We really expected him to be the guy early on. However, will this, by him missing time, will this, maybe Dallas may see that he may need a little extra time and he may not be the starter week one? Or did he do enough already, which I believe so, to be that starter at left guard to go into Tampa and pound his football, especially with them big boys inside, with Vita Vea and all them. So it'll be interesting to see if they will go with McGovern first. But if they were a smart man, Tyler Smith would still be that guy. But another notes I seen. Well, let's go back out there. So that's good for his development. We don't expect big things from him this year. He missed a lot of time, but it's good to see him out there so he can grow, hit them weights, do his thing. CD was out there, so that was good to see. McKeon is hurt. Not too sure how long he's going to be hurt. That'll be interesting because, I kind of like him as a third tight end. I kind of like him as a third tight end. And, with what we got going on, we definitely need as many receiving threats as possible. And I believe that McKeon, if he makes the 5-3, he could be of service to this team. The roster is shaping up. Cuts is being made. I didn't really see anything that was surprising. Let's just stay as healthy as possible, man, and get through this game, man, and get ready, man. Get ready for week one. It's almost here. But one thing I did note of watching that hour on the Dallas Cowboys channel was that everybody out there just feel more comfortable. Especially on the offensive end, I just get a comfortable feeling like, everybody is just kind of, getting on one accord and, we know what we need to do. We know we need to play physical. And I just get a comfortable feeling like they know what time it is and they know it's time to be about this business. One thing's for sure from what I'm seeing from Tolbert is that to me, even though he's going to make this 5-3 just off of default, I don't think he's ready. I honestly don't think he's ready. Other people may think different, but I don't think he's ready. And I would hope that they won't give him a top 4 role as a wide receiver, but I highly doubt that, though. but I believe they'll go maybe a little long at wide receiver, and him being the fifth or sixth, I'm not against that as far as his role, as far as on as a wide receiver. But like I said, he just gonna have to grow. He just gonna have to learn. So it's good. That because like I said, we expected at least James Washington to be in the fold. He's not in the fold, but I believe they'll try to kind of key him along, kind of just bring him along kind of slowly. Would you say that you have the luxury to do that? Yes, because we'll be running a lot of 2 tight end sets, a lot of 3 tight end sets. Tony Pollard to be out there. You're going to lose a lot of Turpin with CD. So I believe that, his usage would be minimum anyway. So we wouldn't have to rely on him heavy. Everybody else is just going to be fill-ins, after that, with the CD, Turpin, and some of that Noah Brown with the tight ends and the running backs, he'll just be a fill-in. So, didn't really have to worry about the role, but the more I see like his lack of awareness of his footing and some drops that he shouldn't be having, I'm like, yeah, just bring him along. Not saying he ain't gonna be a good wide receiver, but as far as him being ready right now, I don't see it. Will he be ready during the season? Maybe, but we'll see. But yeah, like I said, I got a different vibe out there. I love to see it. Looked like that preseason game kind of gave him some confidence and the pep in his step. Like, yeah, we can do that. We can win in multiple ways. We can establish physicality. So all of that was a plus. Yeah, it's preseason game, but it was necessary that we performed in that matter. It was necessary that we was able to play a physical game in the run game. Converting 4th and short. Converting goal line situations, pounding that ball. That's a big boost, what I'm saying? Whether it was first, second, or third team, that's a big boost, And it was good to see that Turpin could score on special team. It was good to see that the defense was still building up on physicality and still, being in their ways of getting takeaways, So that was good. That was good for the whole team. And it was good to see that the penalties was pretty much cut in half. So, that was good as well, So, definitely the Charger game definitely gave a lot of building blocks. And, I know a lot of people won't be playing this week in Seattle, but it'll be good for the guys to still build up on, the offense of no matter who out there, to lean on them, to lean on the other team on the offensive line, play physical, to continue to build and continue to keep that culture up, because I don't care what it is, whether it be the first team, the second team, or the third team, you still have a culture to build, Everybody should still play, the same way. Yeah, there may be a talent drop-off, though, but as far as the expectations and the way to play, the Dallas Cowboy way, which need to be built on physicality, everybody should be held to that standard. So, I definitely want to see that being built up on the preseason. Then after that, it's time to fine-tune some things up, man, and get ready for Tampa. But yeah, man, y'all like, comment, and subscribe, man, and we out.